Hey, I'm Margaret. And if your inbox looks anything like mine, you've probably seen some personalized emails that made you wince, roll your eyes, or hit delete without even blinking. Today, we're talking about real personalization, what it actually means, how to do it when you're sending to hundreds or thousands of people, and why getting it wrong isn't just ineffective, it's embarrassing. And yes, I'll be sharing some real email examples that I've received, complete with double asterisks, wrong addresses, imaginary Shopify stores, and one message that literally congratulated me on working at a company called my own job title. Yeah, let's dive in. And let's start with a simple truth. Personalization isn't just using someone's name. In fact, that's just table stakes anymore. If you're not sending email to a person and opening your email body with a greeting to that person, you're already behind the eight ball. But get it right. It's not putting the intended recipient's name in the email subject line. That's become a gimmick, and you can see it a mile away. It's not opening the email with some unrelated random fact like, hey, Margaret, I noticed you did work for so and so. And it's definitely not this. I saw you're based in Chesterfield. Do you eat at Annie Gunn's? Well, Annie Gunn's is in Chesterfield, sure, but I'm not. So now your clever local touch just makes you look out of touch. When you get personalization wrong, it doesn't build trust, it breaks it. And when your message tries too hard to seem personal while missing the mark, you've just automated your way into irrelevance. Real personalization is about relevance, empathy, and timing. And yes, you can do it well at scale. So, how do you write to many people and make it feel like one-on-one communication? Well, you shift your mindset. You write like you're speaking to one person. You use a voice that feels human, not robotic, not like AI wrote it for you. It's got to be your voice. And you need to focus on what your reader cares about, not just what you want to pitch. If your calendar looks anything like most marketers this quarter, overbooked and undercaffeinated, I'll keep this quick. That's conversational. It's warm. It doesn't pretend we're besties, but it respects the reader. And that's what we're after. Here's a framework I love: precision, purpose, and proof. The first P is precision. Check your data twice, and in some cases, maybe a third time. So here's why I'm laughing. I got this email from an energy company in Minnesota. I'm not in Minnesota, by the way. They offered me a solar assessment for an office building our company moved out of 4 years ago. One we did not own, one in which we were one of a number of tenants. And I'm not in Minnesota, and I certainly wasn't the person who signed the lease on that space. Just so many wrongs. If you're using outdated or scraped data, it's not personalization, it's just wrong. And then there's this masterpiece. The email I got that started out with, I want to convey my heartfelt thanks for your outstanding contributions as VP Sales and Marketing at VP Sales and Marketing. Thank you. I've worked really hard at VP Sales and Marketing. I hear the VP of Sales and Marketing there is lovely. Now, here's the thing. Why would a random stranger be thanking me for my outstanding contributions at the company I work at anyway? It doesn't even make sense. This isn't attention to detail. It's a bad spreadsheet pretending to be a message. Now, your second P is purpose. Why does whatever you're writing matter to your reader? Well, here's the thing. People don't care about your features. They care about their problems, their goals, their day-to-day. Don't say, we offer scalable automation for fast-growing brands. Try something like, we helped a SaaS company reduce lead drop-off by 28% in 6 weeks. Here's how we did it. Lead with something that matters to them. Otherwise, you are noise, and you're totally, completely ignorable. And who wants to be that? Now, the third P is proof. Show, don't tell. This email referenced a real client we'd worked with. Awesome. But they left in the bold markers from their ChatGPT result. Literal double asterisk where ChatGPT had bolded the text. It's like proposing with the tag still on the ring. Proof matters. So does polish, precision, paying attention to the details. But even more than proof and polish and paying attention and precision, you don't want to be seen as the copy-paste champion from your AI platform. I mean, people talk all the time about how you can tell something's been written by AI, right? I hope this email finds you well. Or the apparently horrible M dash. But one surefire way to tell your so-called personalized email was copied from AI is to leave in the formatting markdown. Jeez. Now here's where you make it really personal without creepy data. Respond to what someone actually did. Did they download a guide? Follow up with something that builds on it. Did they attend your event? Send the replay and thank them for being there. Did they read your blog on lead handoff strategies? Well, talk to them about lead handoff strategies. Don't pitch them on something else that they've not expressed an interest in, like SEO audits. If you're sending out completely cold emails, then you need to figure out the key things that drive your audience. What are their concerns? What are the things that are going to make them read? And give them something in that area before you ever ask them for anything. Don't pretend you know them, but offer them something that's going to have value. Now, speaking of don't pretend you know them, here's another great example of a failure. This email warned me that our Shopify store might be underperforming. Just one issue. Janu doesn't have a Shopify store, never has. Behavior shows intent. So if you're guessing about what I do or don't need, you're not personalizing, you're making it up. And then there's this kind of strange email. Starts with an apology and then proceeds to pitch mobile site speed. But there's no tie into what I've clicked, downloaded, read, no indication that I should really even care about this. And oh, helpful hint, if the first line of your personal email is, this might be the wrong time, maybe it is. Why on earth would I or anyone keep reading? Now here's another fella who thinks I'm in Chesterfield. Of course he does. The email's friendly, folksy, and utterly disconnected from anything I care about. Don't fake familiarity. If we haven't met, don't act like we have. It's off-putting, not charming. And seriously, why try to engage me in a business conversation by mentioning a restaurant? That doesn't even make sense to me. And it feels fake from the get-go, don't you think? Be real, be respectful. But this one takes the cake in my mind. Oh my. This chap is selling personalized email services with the world's most impersonal cold email. And the follow-up, the final email in his sequence of 4 emails, it takes a lot of time to follow up like this. Apparently, I'm being scolded. I guess I disrupt his automation schedule by not engaging. Oh, sequencing is smart, but pretending it's not automated, not so much. Personalization isn't about data fields. It's not about knowing where the recipient lives or thanking them for doing their job. I still can't get over that one. It's not about making fake sounding conversation before zooming in to ask for a meeting. It's about empathy. It's about being real. It's about understanding what people want to hear, not spouting what you want to say. It's about giving something of value before ever asking for anything. It's about building relationships, authentic relationships where you want to help before you ever try to sell. So write to one person. Think like a human. Respond to what people care about. And for the love of inboxes everywhere, don't congratulate your reader for working at their own job title. Write to one. Reach many. You'll make it matter.